So apparently telling advertisers to go themselves is not a great strategy when you want those advertisers to advertise on your platform that you bought for $44 billion.
I hope they stop.
You hope
Don't advertise.
you don't want them to advertise?
No.
What do you mean?
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go f yourself.
But
Go f yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is. Hey, Bob, if you're in the audience.
So that was originally the clip that Elon Musk did a long time ago, and him basically telling advertisers to screw off and, leave him alone if they didn't want to advertise, blackmail with money. Everyone thought this is such an insane move. What a bold move from Elon Musk, the richest guy in the world. Oh my God. And it turns out that strategy is not a good one when you want advertisers to spend money on your platform, because it is burning money and piled with debt and super problematic. So, that's not the winning strategy here. And fast forward to where we are now. Now Twitter, or X, is suing, I guess these advertisers are suing someone to advertise for them because they are not getting the ad dollars, and saying that it is a corrupt way of why they're not advertising. So the CEO here actually put out her own Twitter video, 48 million views, talking about this and breaking it down, and that they're suing people.
Hey everybody. I was shocked by the evidence uncovered by the House Judiciary Committee that a group of companies organized a systematic illegal boycott against X. It is just wrong, and that is why we are taking action. Today, we filed an antitrust lawsuit against the Global Alliance for Responsible Media, 4 of its key members, and the World Federation of Advertisers. These organizations targeted our company and you, our users. The evidence and facts are on our side. They conspired to boycott X, which threatens our ability to thrive in the future.
So just off the beginning of this, where they're suing the advertisers and these advertising groups and stuff, I think that there's a mixed bag here, where advertisers don't have to advertise on your platform if they don't want to, right? So I don't think that is the main problem. The bigger problem that I would see if they should be going after is if there is this sort of cabal of advertisers, or this group where it says all advertisers can only advertise through what we say they can, then that's a problem, right? Because all these companies individually should make the decision whether or not to advertise on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, all these platforms. They should decide for themselves if they want to or not go through an organization that says YouTube's okay, Twitter's not, Facebook's not, Instagram's okay, when they pick and choose different platforms. That I could see being a problem if that's what they're talking about. If they're talking about advertisers just being forced to, advertise on all platforms, then no, right? An advertiser can do whatever they want. It's their money. But I do think that there shouldn't be a organization that makes the decisions for them.
Town Square, the one place that you can express yourself freely and openly at long-term risk. People are hurt when the marketplace of ideas is constricted. No small group of people should be able to monopolize what gets monetized. This group is no match for the power of our users. All of you, the very same users that have driven usage of X to all-time highs. I joined X because I believe in the power of the global town square. It's users like you, people of all backgrounds and opinions, who make X indispensable. You deserve an open platform where your views can be expressed without restriction and without fear. To all of you who have been part of this transformative journey that we're on, thank you. Rest assured, X has never been more committed to innovating and expanding all of our global town square.
So kind of a funny situation, right? Telling advertisers to F off and then saying, whoa, well, not actually, come spend money here. But the bigger problem and the bigger idea, that I would probably agree with is there should be an organization making the decision. It should be individual companies making it. I think that overall, people like she'll say and Elon Musk say they're bashing for free speech and want the free speech thing. I think it's more of an act than actually doing it, right? It's because it just doesn't make any sense really. But because when you talk about free speech and stuff, and you're a free speech absolutist, but you don't get any reach on Twitter unless you pay $8 a month to have a blue check mark. Otherwise, you get shoved to the bottom of all the replies. You don't get shown your tweets. You don't do anything. Like what are we doing here, right? But so you can say free speech all you want, but paying $8 for free speech is not. It's just it's weird. So I think that's more of a show, but we have other companies as well coming on here. Rumble joining Twitter to sue the cartel of advertisers. So GARM, I think it's something reasonable media. It's like this group for, I don't know, saying you can advertise somewhere or can't, which is the problematic thing. I think that there shouldn't be a group that can say whether or not someone can advertise somewhere. It should be the company's decision. But Rumble and them teamed up, I guess, and now they're going at it. And this is the Rumble CEO talking about, that he went on Fox, going public with some of the advertisers who have openly told us they don't want to reach half of the U.S. I'll be dropping receipts on X and possibly adding advertisers to our lawsuit, which then is kind of problematic, right? Because advertisers can do whatever they want, right? The group, sure, go after the group. Individual advertisers, they do whatever they want. His rights to choose, sure, and if an organization assembles a group to monopolize all ad budgets, which this I would agree with, right? And that led to, I guess, this advertising cartel getting shut down 2 days after they filed their lawsuit. So I guess these are no more. So problems should start to be lifted for Twitter and Rumble, right? These guys, bigger companies, should be free to do what they want, put their advertising money where they want. I guess it is weird that this comes when these companies start to sue them. They shut down, or they actually shut down. Who knows, right? But it is weird at all that an organization like this existed, because it doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't make any sense. And I think ultimately, when you have these other platforms who you don't need a blessing to advertise and they can make money and grow, it is beneficial for the consumer, for us, because it forces everyone to get better. When you have is everyone needs to make money through advertising online, because adding even a $1 $1 a year subscription to use a website, you're already going to lose 99% of people. They're just not going to do that. So when you add friction, you lose people. So everything has to be free. In order to make money, you got to advertise then, right? So I think that this can lead to people actually having better experiences, competition wrapping up, and forcing people to get better. YouTube doesn't have to innovate and get better because they're the chosen ones with advertising, right? So I think that ultimately, if anything comes from this, it should be good for the end user and person using these platforms, just because they will be forced to get better and compete with each other. Like, if you look at Rumble, I actually think Rumble has a better kind of outlook, or a UI, better setting here than YouTube. When you look, they have their videos, it looks like YouTube, but then they have their live categories here. You can pick and choose. Obviously they have all of these news, podcasts, music, entertainment. They got all these different sections. This is similar to Twitch, right? It's like a combination of Twitch and YouTube, where you have the YouTube videos, you have this Twitch-like browse feature, and then, obviously it's more like YouTube, but it has that Twitch feature there. Whereas YouTube has the videos and everything. You scroll down, they have games now, apparently, so you can play games. But for live streams, it's a lot harder to get this looking up here. If you go to the live tab, you get just a bunch of random live channels. If you go to gaming down here, you'll get something more Twitch-esque, where you'll have top live games, right? You can click by category and watch these, but it's a lot harder to get to, right? Rumble, it's on the main screen here. You just go to the main screen, you can see the categories. YouTube, you go to the main screen, it's a whole bunch of stuff. You got to scroll down here, find gaming, go to gaming, find the tabs. It's a lot more steps, right? So it's a lot easier on Rumble, actually. So I do think that it's just going to benefit people to force these platforms like YouTube to just get better. Maybe you hate Rumble, right? But they can have good features And if YouTube's forced to get better, Rumble's forced to get better, maybe another competitor comes out of nowhere and forces everyone to get better. At the end of the day, we win as consumers and even creators because everyone will be forced to up their game. But no matter what, at the end of the day, we can all agree that telling advertisers to F off and then begging them to come back is just kind of dumb, right? If you're going to say that, you got to stand behind it. But right now, Twitter, Rumble, suing advertising cartels, they're calling them. I guess we'll see how it figures out. Probably, not much if the organization shut down already. That's going to do it for this video. As always, do smash the button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.